Uh, Hello, namaste to everyone.
Namaste, everybody. We
So,
are back
yes, we are back with
again.
wonderful topic on neuropathy, which for me,
Naturopathy.
not naturopathy. You see,
Naturopathy.
I'm naturally making mistake. So for that, this is very important to discuss because in the Western mind, it is really like I will say in Latin, it is terra incognita or unknown ground because we were not learned about this. Just I remember from my studies of philosophy, there was one branch which was related with alchemy. Alchemy. It, it is also related with the elements.
Yeah,
So,
alchemy is.
so floors is yours, Viniji, to explain us what it is and why it is so important to get the balance.
So, naturopathy is also a part of the yoga or the yogic science. And also, it's, you can say, also, Ayurveda also was, everything was together because ancient time it was not separate. The student in Gurukul, he were learning all subjects all together: yoga, ayurveda, veds, naturopathy, according to their caste system, according to their abilities. But now the naturopathy is about that creating a balance between the five elements from those our body made by. So these are earth, water, fire, air, and the ether. The ether, the main source of combining these other four elements till this fifth element is there, which we call soul, spirit, ghost, different names in different language, atma, ru. So till this fifth element is there, the god's element, which we have to know or learn, the energy, the sacred energy which we all have. So in naturopathy also we see that we all are same, that even a small ant or an elephant, everybody has the same spirit, the god. And naturopathy also believe that the mostly the problems or the diseases come because of the unbalance of these for five elements. When these elements goes unbalanced, then we get the doshas, which you can say in Ayurveda there's a three dosas. So in naturopathy it's also doshas which create the earth element. When it goes wrong, then you get the problems like skin problems, joint problems, this kind of problems. And when the water level goes, means the water element goes unbalanced, then we get the problem like the blood sugar, urine problems, or the cholesterol, or the hemoglobin goes down in the blood. So this kind of problem comes because of the unbalancing of water. Air, we get the sinus and the asthmatic problems. Fire, when the fire goes down, then we have the problem digestive problems, because the fire is down, the energy down, tiredness, fatigueness, obesity, this kind of problems come. And we use to treat a body or somebody water, mud, air, and the fire for giving the treatments. So we also not using any kind of outer things like herbs, medicines,
Mhm.
only treat a person or the disease only by this four elements.
Okay, so this is the main difference
Yes,
because we heard much about Ayurveda, but
yes,
about treatment of naturopathy, uh,
naturopathy.
it is really not heard. And for that, it is very interesting concept that the interesting branch that the healing it is with the same elements.
Yes,
It means that if you have the problem, so you are not using no herbs, no other additional things, but only these
no,
elements.
yes. So, like for some disease, there's a guaranteed
Mhm,
treatment that the therapist, if he has a good knowledge, or she,
mhm,
they can say to the patient that in these days, guaranteed, I can solve your problem if you do what I'm saying. And this problem, like the skin problems, can solve, and asthmatic problems, sinusitis problems, digestive problems, back pain
mhm.
problems. So this kind of things you can cure, guaranteed by the naturopathy. It's very effective. In these problems, you don't need to put something in your body because you can solve these problems by using this four elements. You don't need something out because the body made by these things. So why you need, it's only that person or the people must have to aware about it. And what the going on about the naturopathy here in Europe. So like they do the business, what you call this, commercialize every subject like yoga, Ayurveda. So they put this naturopathy also as a commercialize, but they don't know how to use or how to treat. So they are using like most of them herbs on the name of
Mhm.
naturopathy also,
Mhm.
or the
For that,
massages or these
yes,
things.
for that, for me, it was interesting to hear from you from the primal source because you have the license of the doctor of naturopathy, the certificate. So it was really some new discovery for me that no herbs, only the elements they are used in the healing. And other very important thing, what I knew from you, that you are treating even old disease. Let's say when the
Yes,
disease it is for several decades, or
like
and
asthma.
yes, and classical treatment is not giving the results. Treating with naturopathy, you can see the effect and very quickly.
And also if don't give effect, if by example, if it not give you effect, then also it will not give you any side effect
Okay,
because you
so
are
this
not
is
using
important.
anything extra.
Yes.
Anything extra you are not using. Like some herbs, if you are using herb or medicine or oils or something, then can give you some rational problems or random
Mhm.
problems, or maybe the allergies, or
Yes.
can be something can possible. But in by water, you just if I say take a bath or a shower, but as I'm saying,
Yes.
then you will be cured. So what is the problem in this?
So
So
perhaps
like these
many
things we,
many people they can think that it is very simple, but
yeah,
if you don't know, if you have no license, no you was not learned to work with, so no result will be.
yes. So means I learned, I did my naturopathy degree from a oldest school in India. It's in Gorakhpur. It's a old city. near the Nepal border. And there's a very old school called Arogya Dham, School of Naturopathy. And it's also hospital and school. So there you do the alive practices with the people, but they have no courses in English. So and they are not teaching. It's not like also like here running, you have money, you go and now I want to certificate. No, that's also not there. So they are still using the particular students. They have a number of students, only they you make it once a year. Once a year you will get the course. And then also there's in Hindi, it's total in Hindi, the old traditional way they teach you. And the best school. So people coming there from Nepal, Bhutan, Burma, many other countries also for the treatments.
So very interesting, because the selection also of the students, it has to be not very simple that I want to study and I will study. No, you have also to go under the selection procedures. Also, it is the tradition is restored, and that's amazing that you have this diploma from that school, and it's so interesting to hear, and to hear the success stories of the patients.
Yes, yes. Means if you check my website, there's some references, the people's stories. Like one guy, he was suffering asthma from last 24 years, from he was young, and I met with him when he was 28-year-old. He was running maybe when he was 12-year, 10-year-old guy. Every time running to the doctor, reliable the whole life on the inhaler. You cannot go for sport. You cannot do anything. You are all the time afraid that you can get an attack. And then after 20 days treatment, he is cured. He went back to his country. His doctor told him, "What you did." So like these things, if I tell here, people don't want to believe. They don't let me work also. So the
This
real thing they don't want.
this is out of the Western logic.
Yeah.
Because we are used to believe in the classical way of the treatment, and
But yeah,
even this treatment is not going on. People still they are
I'm saying to you like
because
this
they
guy
don't
from
know. Simply they don't know, because if you are patient and if it is for you the solution, of course you will try everything to heal you. So
yeah
that is
means,
very important, Viniji, that we are speaking. That we are
and it's
speaking,
also like it's a harmless. It's
and
harmless.
harmless. Yes, because no
The
side
main important
effects.
thing, it's total harmless.
Mhm.
Total harmless. You
Yes.
get no side effect. So
And
that's the main thing.
can you explain or share the perhaps some story which related with the healed persons to the general public, to how
I
it
can
was,
tell you
for
one more,
example. Mhm.
one more story about a
Mhm.
French guy.
Yes.
He's from, I think, Paris. I met him maybe 2013 in India.
Mhm.
And this guy had, I think, the most disgusting smell I ever had. He was very bad smell. He has so much toxins in the body. So we also give the detoxification therapies. Even the person who was the cleaner at our hotel where I was living in Rishikesh, I had the yoga studio there. The guy who was the cleaner of the room service, they even cannot enter in the room because of this bad smell. Even you cannot sit beside him. Then I talk. He came to me one day and he says, "I saw your advertisement on the window that you are a doctor of naturopathy. I am interested to know." I says, "You don't have to interest. See the. I can show you the experiment." He said, "How? You know you are smelling very bad." He says, "Yes, I know that. I'm very, very unhappy about that, but what should I do?" I say, "I give you 20-day treatment and then we will discuss about the naturopathy. First, take the treatment, it's working or not." And then he says, "Okay." He was ready. And then I was giving him treatment. After maybe 12th day, 14 days, his smell gone, total gone. And he has some skin rashes and the pimples all over the back on the body, that because of too much toxins. They also gone in 20 days, and then he was, anybody can sit near him. He was without any bad smell.
Amazing story. Simply
So
amazing.
like this, there's a many stories. Like I can tell you the story from the last year.
Mhm.
Last year I gave the therapy women in Amsterdam. She told me that she has the pain from last 10 years, the back pain, and she cannot put her right big toe on the ground from last 10 years. It's so much painful. So I checked her and I told her that your problem is there's a so much gas stacking in your body and the system is not right, and then we have to make it. And she says, "I don't have any gas." I say, "Don't worry, just when you go back home, just call me after tomorrow. Call me tomorrow what happened, because only by the checkup I was giving the diagnosis, you can say."
Mhm.
Then after half hour she write back, that whole way she was going home she was farting. Whole way she was farting. Then she came to me for therapy, and then the second therapy, after the second therapy she was able to walk straight and could able to put her big toe on the ground.
Incredible.
So only I use water, nothing. Water and mud.
Incredible.
So it's possible, but if you don't give me a chance to show, how I can help. You
Yes, of
go to
course.
whole life to the doctor.
No, of
They will
course.
never, ever gonna help you. They are not interested.
Yes,
They
they
are
are
really
interested
not
that you
interested.
are coming back.
You are the money. They are not
Yes.
interested even in your face. For them,
No.
you are a damaged machine, and they are the repair. They have like a
Yes.
workshop, and they are the
Yes. And
engineer repairing you.
this machine or that machine, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Not important. The most important it is
No.
the bill you are writing.
Yes. And the doctor, second thing, doctor will never interest to show you the cause, the root.
Yes.
That's also very important point to understand. The doctor, if you go to the doctor, says, "I have a headache." He will not talk to you what is the cause of the headache. He will
Yes.
even not check it. He will
Yes.
just give you a tablet, take it, and your
Just
headache will gone in
block this
half hour.
headache. Block this headache, because
Yeah,
headache
put
will
something.
not disappear nowhere. It will just
No.
be blocked for the time,
Yes.
and you
For
will
maybe
live.
1 hour,
Yes, you will live
24
without
hours.
headache a little bit and with damaged liver after,
So that's happening.
from
People
anti-pain
don't.
stuff.
So
Yes.
many people here in Europe has the migraine problems, headache
Yes.
problems, digestive problems, because of too much tensions and these things. They
Yes.
don't want to
Stress.
understand.
Mm.
They're running to the doctor. The main cause of the all problems physical problems, the 60% of the problem coming cause of your digestive system.
Mhm. Yes, and very interesting that I was just nearly like 2 days was found one documentary film on Arte TV, which is the common German and French TV, that the digestive system is considered like second brain.
Mm. Yeah,
So it is very important to take care on. It is not that it
yeah,
is running with the God grace and we are not cleaning, don't take care what we are eating, what we are drinking, and after we want that all the system works perfectly. It cannot
yeah.
be.
It's a engine for the machine. It's
Mm,
a power point from where you get the power
mm,
for the running the machine.
mm,
you know so if the digestive system not good, the all trouble come, and then rest trouble come by the mental,
yes.
emotional, mental problems they are caused. So big
So
point is
this
your
is big chance for us that you are here. And so mainly you are working with what kind of diseases?
mainly I work respiratory breathing problems,
Mm-hmm.
digest problems, skin problems, and spinal, the back problems.
On the back.
These are the main problems.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And detoxifications, purifications also.
So
So there's
plus
a
minus.
7 days
Yes, that exactly I wanted to ask. How if to plan
detoxification.
the detoxification or the other process, how long plus minus people they have to take the vacations or to
Means if you are doing normal detoxification, it take at least 7 days, 7 to 10 days according to the condition. If it's too critical, then can go more long, but
Mm,
7 days minimum. Asthma, it take at least 20 days, and sinus problems
mhm.
7 to 10 days, and digestive problems can solve in 3 to 2 days.
Oh, so quickly.
Digestive problem is quick. That's the main thing is the center of the belly. That is the main cause most of the digestive problem. So when we lose the center of the belly, many troubles come. So main thing, we fix the center of the belly and the person go on. So it's very fast to cure it. It's not too long. It not take too much time to fix it. And other
Mhm.
problems take time. Skin problems take time because you have to
Mm.
fully detoxify the person.
Okay. So let's say if the person is coming to you, then the appointment, it is the duration of appointment per day. It is how long? How you are working?
uh, like if somebody come for to me for sinus problem,
Mm-hmm.
it take every day 2 hour, 2 to 3 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Asthma person, he has to come to me at least 3.5 hour, 3 hour in the morning, half hour in the night or in the evening.
Okay.
And for detoxification or skin problem, at least need 4 hour, 2 hour in the morning, 2 hour in the evening.
Okay.
So
So
it's
mm,
3 hours per day.
this is very important to know because if to manage the time,
Yeah,
because
yeah, it's important.
you are also busy. So to
No,
know.
it's my work. When somebody I have, then I will manage my time
Mm,
because it's my job. If some patient come for the treatment, it's working and I had to do that. But the thing is, it's not like I give you a tablet and you cure. It's a very slow process and with patience. But guarantee is that it will remove the root, the cause. That is important to remove. If you don't remove the cause, it will come back. It's like a weed or the grass, you know. You cut them every year and they grow again. So it's unstoppable, you know. It never stops like your hairs. So it's grow. You cut them and they will grow. Your nails, you cut them, they grow.
Mm, mm. So it's
So
important
that
to
you have
work
to.
with the problem itself, not just to make the like cosmetic healing, just to show that everything
No,
is nice, but to you are working with the root problem.
and when I can recognize myself, because as we will talk about this later, but then I can open a clinic. When I have the clinic, then it's easy, you know,
Mm.
to work. But now I cannot open a clinic because they don't let me work. They don't know what is it and they don't want to listen. No, nobody is interested to listen.
For that, it's very important that we are speaking what it is, how, on which level
Yeah,
you are working, and really to speak with a person who can work in the level of 5 elements. It is not often,
yeah.
and it is really, if to understand this
Yeah,
deeply, it is the high level of the work.
it's not that the thing you can learn by the books.
No.
It's the thing you must have to do experience on yourself. You have to see what is related to what element, how the elements are working, how they are combining, what kind of effects they give. When this element go up, what effect will come? When this element go up in the level, what effect will come? So that's the all study. And this study you cannot learn by books. It's not by book. It's only by experience. It's take years to understand the elements. And I am lucky because from the childhood, everything it was in the process all the time. You know, you were learning because of the home, and I also had so many accidents, so I understand more myself. When you see that cuts, blood is bleeding, you are bleeding, you have this and that, you know, so you can feel it. What's going on, what you can use. So like these things, it's come with the experience.
Yes, and I was amazed that you are also, for the certain cases, you are giving even warranty that it will
No, yeah,
be
no,
cured.
for every treatment I give guarantee. I
You
always
see?
says to my I always says to my student, pay me when you are cured.
Mm.
Otherwise don't pay. That I says all the time to everybody. I don't say pay me first and you will cure. No. Pay me when you are cured. Otherwise don't pay. What more I can say, you know? More I
Yes,
cannot do.
because the results, they are speaking by themselves.
Yes.
So, dear viewers, we are very lucky to hear all this conversation and to know what Viniji is doing and what in which sphere he
Yeah.
is very qualified, because really to work with 5 elements, it is the very high level. It is not everyone is doing, and it is very old school, not commercialized, not accessible for all the world. You have to be destined even to work to learn from there. So with that, I would like to close then our nice conversation, and probably we will speak about this later, because to speak about elements, it is a huge topic. That's why I was silent this time, only asking the questions, because for me it was also the new. So I was lucky to ask the questions and to hear the answers from the source. So if you want to contact Vineet, you will find all the contacts below, and welcome. Pay attention to your health, and healthy new year and healthy new season.
May the God give you the right knowledge and information in the new next year. So
And
you
good
will
choices, and good
see the
choices in
right,
the life, the
yeah,
spiritual
and the right
path.
visions.
Yes.
Yeah. Hari
So,
Om Tat Sat.
right.